That white balance good. Is this good white balance? Or no? I want you to be able to see every hair on my face and even this little itchy spot where something bit me earlier today. Mosquito got me. I've been scratching it. Looks okay. Well, it gets a little warmer when I back it up. Yes, indeedy. Yes. That do spins. It could do anything. Baked Tater, thank you very much for the gifty. Appreciate that. Stitchy, don't touch it. Stitchy, don't touch. Video guesser was dope. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. It was fun. It was fun to make. I'm just trying to figure out. I should set the white. I don't know if I should set the white balance to auto or if I should customize it. I know. It looks like crap. Let's hold on. Jesus Christ, that's awful. Can I change this? What's the deal here? No, I want white balance. Is that too saturated? Or is that okay? It's raining outside, I think. It's pretty close to auto. Not good enough, though. Let's see. Right there, a little more pink. Seems soft. Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean? I'm using a different camera in a different streaming way. So I gotta... Can't do some stuff. Can't do some stuff that I'd normally do, like artificially sharpen, but I think I'm pretty sharp anyway, just from the lens. Let me see. How many pores you can count? How many nose pores do I have? Got a little hair right there. Oh, something going on right there. Little nose hair right there. What is that? Yeah. Too close? HPs, you think of the 13 months? Not too shabby, huh? Not too shabby. Not too bad. You. Y'all get out of here. See, you gotta... That. Gotta zoom in on. Yeah, there you go. Now you don't know it's there anymore. It's gone. Where'd it go? Hayward. Try this again. Can't put Mary's name on the chair. Not put anybody's name. You know how much money this chair cost? I'm not writing anybody's name on this chair. I don't owe you jack. You've given this money to me freely and made demands that I've never promised to keep. How dare you? There we go. That's a little cooler. I like that. It's not even a Herman Miller. This is a Hawthorne. Guys probably don't even know what that means. Right on my chair. Especially Mary's name. I know, right? Talk about chair and then throw out brand names. People are like, what? Chairs have brand names? All I know about is DX Racer. And I hate those. Got your Herman Millers and your Hawthorns and your Steel, what is it? Steel. It's not Steel Series, is it? They might not make like mice and keyboards and stuff, but they have a premium chair. Anyways, steel case. There you go. So there's one non-peasant in the chat. There we go. Nice. Simon Toskian. I know it's me, Simon Toskian. So I got, usually when you use a DSLR camera, check my teeth, make sure, I have to turn my white balance up even wider. Whenever you use a DSLR camera, you have to use like an HDMI cable like this that goes into like a cam link or something like that. Well, turns out now, especially the Sony cameras, if you get ones that are new enough, you can just plug in the camera straight to your computer. I mean, it just treats like a webcam, which should always have been the case. I've never should have had to do like an HDMI out into like a little capture card thing, but whatever. But the only downside is there are a couple of like settings that I can't mess with while this is on. Oh, that's the camera. Camera's not too hot either. I know the ZV-E10 Mark II gets really hot, and also the output is kind of crap. But this Sony FX30 is handling it pretty good. Doing pretty well. It looks all right. I don't know if it's putting it out in 4K. I don't think it's doing 4K. I think it's just doing 1080. But still, that's all I need. Looks good. Looks good. The camera's hot because I'm on it. Yeah, you're right. It's burning up right now. It's smoking. It's sizzling. I kind of been waiting to see if I have like a little stutter when I move around too, and I haven't noticed it yet. I've been just looking directly at myself in OBS, and when I was using the cam link, there's like this weird little stutter that happens now. I don't know why, but it has been happening, but not as much lately. So maybe something has happened. But either way, this seems to be working even better. It's good. Good. Play some games the boys' night. I was going to be on earlier, but a couple of things happened. For one, Luke was like, yeah, let's play some Peak. Let's play some games tonight. And then he was like, oh, I got a headache. I just want to lay in bed. And then Mary was like, help me put the kids to bed. And I was like, I'm not going to be able to start streaming until like freaking super late. And so it's 9. And here we are, 9 p.m. I'm an old man. Just kidding. I won't go to bed until like 2 anyway. But that's because the kids wake up in the middle of the night, and I got to make sure Mary can sleep. So I gotta get them. Oh. Kid roundup, yeah. Yeah, they do be waking up in the middle of the night a lot. And I like staying up and then sleeping late. What is that? Ooh. This camera lens may be too good. I can see too much. Actually, it's not that much better. It just makes the background blurrier, which makes the foreground seem sharper. So it's about the same quality as it always is. It's just, it has a lower f-stop. Yeah. Roid update. Still on them. I need to go get more. I need to get more stuff. Not more stuff. I need to get more syringes. Let me just go ahead. Pull that up. 100 pack. That's what I'm talking about. 100. I also knew the second thing that I needed. How about that? That is an 18. Yep. I don't need 100 of those, though. I don't need 100 of those. I just need a couple of those. I mean, they're like $10, so add to cart. Gotta get to juicing. If you ever have to take TRT, if you ever have to take hormone replacement therapy in needle form, I got some advice that apparently not everybody knows, which I was surprised about. Whenever you're drawing from your vial, use a different needle. The needles unscrew. Like, take the needle that's on there, unscrew it, put your bigger gauge, which is a lower number. So, like, take your 23 gauge needle off and put an 18 gauge on, stick it in there, then draw it, then take it off and put the other one back on. And then do it. Because if you open up the syringe and you use that needle and then you shoot yourself, your needle's dull and it's gonna freaking hurt. If you were a drug addict, you guys would know this, all right? You know, you can't be using dull needles. It hurts. Is that Born Before You? No. No, you old person. Freaking oldie. What is this? DR Star G Talk? It's drugs. Did you do that on purpose? Is drugs a dirty word now? Hayward, $5. I'm joking, though. Is everyone holding okay with the heat wave? Chicago is hell fried crispy. Dude, it's hot. It's hot. Tiffany Armstrong, thank you for the $1. It's very hot. It's, global warming's a hoax. It's not real. I'm just on fire every day. Like I walk outside and the sun's not even up and my glasses fog up due to the heat and humidity. It's hot, bro. Whatever you do, don't become a pro wrestler. Listen here, brother. Ain't nobody gonna tell me not to become what I'm destined to be, which is the greatest tag team partner that ever exists. Can you come on our stream and watch police chases? No, I don't think. Wait, isn't that like against terms of service on YouTube? No, maybe not. Hang on, let me think for a second. Am I stupid? Why do I think that for some reason, like playing YouTube videos on YouTube is against the terms of service? Like streaming other YouTube videos. Why? Why am I thinking that? That sounds stupid now, but sort of not at the same time. Was it at one time and it changed? You would do it for 4 years? Huh. Could be an old rule. I don't know. Let me see. I don't know. I mean, I know it's not because you guys are doing it and there's other people that are watching stuff on YouTube too, but why is it sticking in my head that there was a YouTube problem with it at one point? Why can't I remember? Maybe I just made it up. It's really bothering me. Maybe it's more of like along the lines of just like playing YouTube videos on your stream and like leaving it and like not actually being there, adding anything to it or something. I don't know. Anyway. Maybe that's what it was. But either way, no, I ain't going anywhere. Staying right here. Keeping all this $32 I've made so far this stream to myself. Yes. Because YouTube has a problem with almost everything. The duality of content creation, right? You got YouTube that has a problem with stuff because they want to preserve the ad revenue, and then you got Twitch that doesn't seem to have a problem with anything. You playing GeoGuessr? It's so fun! Hooray! The people who paid me to play that game will be happy to hear that. Thank you for the $3. I knew it! I said this the other day. Probably Mikey. I was like, you gotta watch out for those guys with the check marks by the names because they'll start promoting themselves eventually. Ah! Got him! It happened! Everything's in Mexico, okay? Everything's in Mexico. Mexico, baby. Oh man, what's the likelihood of you playing the horse girl racing game? I did play it. We played it. Actually, I didn't play it on stream. I turned it on for Layla, and I played it we left it on for about an hour, and got bored and turned it off. Because it's kind of a crap game. The only thing keeping it alive is the memes. I don't care what you say, Roxy Sparks. It's just the memes. Only the memes. The story is about as deep as a puddle in my yard. It's pretty much dried up now due to the heat, but yeah. For the memes, baby! Just the memes. Everything else about the game is eh. At least the memes were kind of funny. Yeah, they were funny for a week. Yeah, they weren't even funny. They weren't even like funny me. It was just like horse girls, anime, that's weird. And that was kind of the end of it. I am Pez on. Howie is always around, and Pez is probably working. I think it's Philippines. Clicks Mexico. Look, I didn't click Philippines because Felix told me that it wasn't Philippines. And I also picked Taiwan still. Unless that's an early one. I don't remember. I didn't watch the whole video back, so I don't really remember. I was there for the recording. Didn't really pay attention to what I was doing because it didn't matter. We were supposed to lose. We were supposed to get destroyed. Because that was what was funny. It's just me and Felix yell. The dynamic is me and Felix yell at each other and have no idea what's going on while Rainbolt destroys us. And that's what we accomplished. So. Really funny? Yeah, we did a good job. We did a good job. Why is it so loose? Keeps loosening up. Fight this thing. Why is it acting a fool? I can't reach my mouse. Ain't that either. Whatever. Let's do that. Oh, God. Brittany Conrad, 5 whole whopping dollars. And Susan just reminded me I intended to call you out for reminding us Gino is in 2 relationships while we're single. Yes. Never forget that. If you can't find anybody to date or to pretend that you love, remember Gino from 90 Day Fiance is in 2 relationships at the same time. I'm sad that video did so bad. It's so hard to tell like what to make videos about right now because everything is so like random of whether or not people watch it or not. Like sometimes like, everything's stagnant, you know, nobody wants to watch the cop videos. Nobody want to watch the 90 Day Fiance. Nobody wants to watch this. They want to watch To Catch a Predator and 1,000-Pound Sisters. That's like it. But then sometimes, you know, it'll hit and I'm like, okay, well, they still want to watch it. But then the next time it freaking flops again. I'm like, okay, I don't know what they want. So I just keep making them. I don't know. It's like, oh, well, whatever, I guess. Brittany Conrad, $5. Yeah, that's the same one. Carissa Robertson, 42 months. My gosh. It's forever. Like Mary made us like 2 more scripts for Gino and Jasmine. But I was like, I'm not going to do the rest of them because the other one did so bad. And then people in here are like, I loved it. It was the best thing ever. I'm like, well, just watch it then. Can't go wrong with Chris Hansen. Thanks, Sarah. I mean, yeah, the only problem with the Chris Hansen videos is that we can't really monetize them. They don't get good ads, you know, because of the theme, right? So like if my channel was nothing but reacting to Chris Hansen, then I'd be broke. You know. I was telling Dane this the other day, and you guys can tell me what you think about the content. I was like, yeah, everything does feel kind of stagnant right now. Like we are kind of making very similar videos over and over again, and they've worked for a long time. But it used to feel like that every video we did, like we're doing, was more unique than it is now. So I don't know if we've just kind of got to the point to where the things that are happening aren't as interesting as they used to be, or if we're like, we've reached kind of like a level of, I don't know. We've kind of got used to the bull crap. And so now we have to find like more extreme crap to like, you know, get our kicks, you know what I mean? And so I don't know. I'm kind of like going through that in my head. Like, I don't know. Like, what else can, like, we like go and try to find something new. Like the idea is just like find things that I find interesting on the internet and watch them and have a laugh about them. That's the whole concept, right? And yeah, the tolerance level's too high now. And so we did like 90 Day Fiance. Just happened to like we tried it out and it worked really well because we had like weird relationship stuff going on. But now maybe it's just like it's so much the normal that we're all just used to it. I don't know. I'm not too sure what it is. Darling, give me the $5, 2017 sub here. Love you and Felix. Continue to connect and play. Also love the Diddy videos. Here now my Fox 5 News. That video did bad too. Just not even for the content, for people being mad that I'm like, I'm like, very middle of the road political person. Just the click, like you can tell by the click-through rate, like when you upload the video, like the title and the thumbnail and everything, the initial clicks were low. And so it's just like, I'm not too sure exactly what the best course of action is. And I know YouTube has changed for sure. We've talked about this before, but like it happened, it's like 2 or 3 months at the beginning of the summer, or a little bit before the beginning of the summer, something on YouTube definitely changed. Because there's a thing on YouTube called impressions, and impressions is how many times your video surfaces, which means like anytime someone's scrolling and the thumbnail and your video pop up, that's an impression, right? And then there's a percentage based on that for when the video shows up and who clicks on it, and that's why like thumbnails and stuff are important in titles. But the impressions just kind of just halved. Like it was over like 2 weeks, they just went just in half, like almost exactly in half. So something changed, because it doesn't just change like that fast and that specifically. Something is different now, and so that's another thing that I'm trying to like wrap my head around. Like, okay, because you got to adapt to like what YouTube wants. So it's just kind of like, I just want to make videos that are fun to make and that people enjoy watching, right? All of our videos that we do are fun to make, and the people that watch them seem to enjoy them, but it's like the people that are getting shown them are less now. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's just kind of like, the Maury ones are great. I can't find like a good channel that has like good Maury compilations already made and edited. I could go through like all of Maury's best of, but they're like not, what I like is like the weird ones that have the whole story there. You know, like it's like, oh, my sister is sleeping with my cousin and I'm mad because I'm sleeping with her. You know, I want all that stuff in there. But the ones on like the Maury channel just kind of cut straight to like them be like, you're not the father, and then like dancing, and that's it. I'm like, well, what's the rest of the story? I need to know more. Yeah, so I'm having like a hard time like trying to find someone who's already done the work and found everything, so I can just watch it. Because that's what you need. Get it? That's the YouTube secret, is repurposing other people's content that's been repurposed for other people's content for yourself. The judge shows. The judge shows are okay. You got to find like really weird stuff. You should react to Judge Judy. I'm not going to react to Judge Judy because Judge Judy is like one of the highest paid like TV personalities to ever exist, and I'm sure they're very protective of her stuff. Just like Jerry Springer. Like if you do anything Jerry Springer, it gets claimed and shut down. So I'm assuming Judge Judy's probably the same. But I can't complain either, because just watching videos and like laughing and talking about it, trying to make it transformative as best you can, is pretty low effort. And so I've been enjoying the low effort for a long, long time. And maybe it's time to put in more effort. Maybe it's time that we got to like actually make some unique content, or we'll pretend it's unique content. But what really happened is you just go see somebody else's video and go, you know, that would be a good video for me to make. That's the classic YouTube way. I like the body cam videos though. I like doing those. But I'm not too sure how to like, there's a lot like, I'm not too sure how to provide like a good hook that would make you prefer to watch us watch it. You know, like say if it's something you've already seen, you know, it's crazy. It's like what do we need to do on our video to make it more entertaining to watch us watch it? Well, obviously it's like the commentary and everything, but I don't know. There needs to be like something more. I just don't know what it is. Been watching 15 years. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate it. Thank you for the $5. It's a long time. I mean, that's pretty much my entire career. Thanks. Melissa, 30 months. Family are fantastic. We're doing good. You see him rip into him? Yeah. I mean, I guess I can just like make fun of him the whole time. I do like kind of chill on that a little bit because the thing I've talked about this before. The thing I'm always worried about whenever I'm like really giving someone a hard time is if there's like more to the story that we don't know, and it's like the sad story to where like everyone's mad at us. That's not very likely, but it has happened before. One instance was it wasn't even like a big one. It was like some goth makeup chick or something. I guess she was like an Instagram creator, and she was on like the makeup makeover video, and I made fun of her. And boy, she got so butthurt, she like sent everybody after us. But I mean, she had like, I don't know, it was like, meh! And then it was gone. I was like, okay. But I was just like, well, I don't really want that to keep happening. And then something else happened too. What was another one that happened? It's happened a couple of times where I'm like not even like really making fun of them that much, but people are getting butthurt because they're fans of them. Oh, I think like the what is it? The something RPG, whatever, the Minecraft dude that got arrested. Man, there were a bunch of questionable comments supporting that. It's like, yes, I know that he's abusing drugs all the time and abusing his girlfriends and spouse, but you know, reasons to like say it's okay and that I'm a fan. Like, Jesus Christ, guys, chill out, man. It's like the dude's fucking drunk off his ass, passed out on the sidewalk right now. I don't, you know, yeah, sure, he needs help, but that doesn't like immediately excuse everything that's happened. Obviously, Ken, he needs help. You just don't understand. Yeah, obviously. God, what a mess of a dude. We need to go back and talk about that old skinny girl too. Mary's always talking about it. What's her name? Mary, you still in here? The freaking anorexic chick? Can't remember her name. Can't believe she, I mean, don't mean this in a bad way, but I can't believe she's not dead yet at this point, because good Lord. Eugenia? Is it Eugenia? Eugenia? Cooney? Yeah. That's a sad story. She's not? No, I think she's still kicking. Mary was telling me something about her going to like some ice cream place or something. Like they tried to get her to sponsor it, and her mom was like there and like pushing her to do it. I don't know. It was the whole thing was kind of weird. She almost died last month. Yeah, that one's, I don't know. She needs to go away from that toxic family. Yeah, it's weird. What are we playing? Nothing. I may play, got a couple of games. I may play something in a minute. That was a little bit ago. It was like a paid promotion video for a grocery store. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hello, you're extremely anorexic. Please promote our grocery store. What? Hard to see, hard to watch. Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's like... You again, $2. Appreciate that. You have like, I mean, pretty much everyone's like, wow, this is extremely unhealthy. Wow, your mom is definitely enabling this. Wow, this is a terrible situation, but you're a grown adult, so all we can do is kind of yell through the void of the internet and try to get you to stop. But you also get views from doing this, so you're also kind of, want to keep doing it so that we keep looking and telling you to stop, and you keep getting money. Oh boy! And then you have like the little echo chamber that's telling you that you're a powerful individual, and this is how you're expressing yourself, and whatever other stupid crap that they're saying. And yeah, it's just kind of overall, as long as it exists on the internet, it's kind of just a lose-lose as far as our health goes. Timberland can't read, has some good ones. Jesus, the opposite version. Tyler, Couch Gang, what's up? Thank you very much. MK Moon, Couch Gang. Yeah, I don't know, man. I wonder how many Twitch creators are sweating right now that Twitch is threatening to get rid of the bots again. I feel like they do this like every year, and everybody just forgets. Oh, we're cleaning the bots up. Yes, it's confirmed that your favorite streamers are botting, but we're cleaning them up for real this time. Morgan Conrad, thank you the $5. Here's a video discussing low T. I was made an appointment with the doctor. Much love. Well, good luck. I hope he gets the help he needs. Heck yeah. Thanks for not being toxic. Oh, I'm toxic. I just keep it to myself. You guys should see me off stream when I go talk to Mary. What's cleaning bots? Botted views. Fake views. Paying someone in China to not watch your videos, but inflate your view count so that you go to the top of the list and that more actual viewers stop and look at you, because that's the way that it works on Twitch, is whoever has the most views is at the top, so they get more views. You know, trickle down economics over there. So yeah, they're supposed to be cracking down on that again. Target, $5. I'm in the last True Blue episode. I know, we watched it the other day. There's a video coming out about it on Friday. Stuff about Pokemon card scalpers. It's weird. I get it. It's weird. I don't think that the people who are making Pokemon cards and selling them actually have a problem with it, because it just means that they're selling the cards. They don't really care who gets them. Who cares if kids get them? Whatever. They're sold. Money, baby. But I think GameStop launched something today where you can like open up packs, like digital packs that represent real cards, so that you can like sell them on, you can like sell them on eBay and everything, or that they'll just sell them for you if you want them to. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. I saw people posting about it on Twitter today. They're like, I made $250 a day. This is crazy. And I was like, what? GameStop? They didn't give you like $5 for that? Apparently they're trying to turn everything around. I don't know. Makes sense though. They got like $9 billion. He's trying to bait the toxic opinion. So the toxic opinion is if they didn't want scalpers, then they would put a stop to it. But they haven't. So, you know. Spanish Blue, I think, for the 17 months. Not a bot. But questionably on being human. The dead internet theory. Forums you go to, it's just bots talking to each other. No real humans are there. It's like graphics cards. Oh, we're sold out again. Oh, the scalpers keep buying them all. Oh, no. Oh, we sold literally everything. Oh, that's terrible. They don't care. Literally don't care. It just makes them more scarce so that the sales stay up longer. They just like bring out the next wave and they all sell out because people have like the scarcity, like scare that, oh, I better get it now, you know? It's like, so who cares? Like, like being mad about it on the internet is it's the equivalent of Facebook thoughts and prayers. Oh man, I really hate these scalpers. Anyway, you know, whatever. Sarah, $8 of A, whatever A is. Here we go talk about the amber wiping your butt with washcloths, bench corners. Mary told me about it. Yep, she's talking about it. We thought it wasn't the right time. What did that? Something that like there was like, I don't know. It felt like at the time when Mary was telling me about it, I was like, I don't want to talk about that. I forget what was going on. Something else was going on. I was like, I don't really want to like go. Oh, it was like a wait, what was it? Oh, it was like the breakup thing. And then I don't know, somebody dying? Yeah, whatever. Make us up a script, Mary. We'll talk about Amber wiping her butt with a rag, I guess. Oh. It was like a week later. Yeah. I remember why, because I was like, yeah, well, that sounds gross, and we'll revisit it later because I don't want to do an Amber Reed. I don't want to become an Amber Reed tea channel. That's what I told Mary. That's why we didn't talk about it, because I was like, I don't want to talk about her again. But we should. We should bring it back up, because I'm sure everyone will be like, ha ha ha, they're talking about it. Mike Shoot, thank you very much. Welcome. Couch Gang. Gotta talk about. I gotta check up on what's his face? Cobra. King Cobra, whatever his name was. No one ever wants to be an AO. Yeah, I don't want to be an Amberlynn Reed employee. I don't want to have to keep showing up on what is the forum called? Freaking Kiwi or whatever. Where they just drag literally everyone, no matter who you are. Ugh. Squat my truck yet? Heck no. Liver King, did you know that we're in the Liver King documentary? We're in several documentaries, by the way, on Netflix. We're in the Liver King one. We're in the Vampire Dude one. They tried to get us in the Gypsy Reed one. Gypsy Reed. What's her last name? Am I dumb? Anyway, Gypsy, whatever her name is. They tried to get us in that one, but I didn't answer them, so they didn't put us in that one. Yeah, Gypsy Rose. There you go. Gypsy Lee. Where's that from? What's Gypsy Lee? That's something else. It's another show. Gypsy Lee from? The old Gypsy show we used to do. You need to go back and do that too. Gypsy's a total normally name? Yeah. People get mad at me for saying the word gypsy too. It's like, oh, Ken, they're called travelers. Okay, it's very offensive. It's like, to who? The show is literally called like Gypsy Wedding. Things react to Mr. Beast content. I did make a joke about it one time. I was like, I'm a Mr. Beast reaction channel, and we like watched one of those videos. It did okay, but I was just like, anyway. I don't actually want to watch this. Mr. Beast has been in my DMs, though. He asked me to watch a video and react to it. And I didn't do it. It was like a 2-hour-long video that didn't actually, like, absolve him of anything anyone was saying was happening. So I was like, okay. I didn't watch the whole thing, though, because it was super long. Anyway. Did I fix my falling out with Jack? We don't really have a falling out. Just whenever Jack feels like actually talking to me. he just keeps ghosting me. I'm just kind of making it, make me and Felix joke about it now. It's like once a month at the beginning of the month, I just like send him like a ghost of something, you know? Poor Jack. Sydney Ivanchik, thank you for the $10. Not the Beast, such a bad. Yeah, I know, right? with Jack. Well, Jack's fine. Jack can do whatever. Like the whole thing was that I invited him to our wedding because Felix was going. I wasn't even going to invite him, and I was like, "Oh, Felix is going. I'll invite Jack because Jack has the means to go, and he can hang out with Felix if I'm busy or whatever." Cool. And Jack just got weird about it, and was like, ghosted me, but then apologized. He apologized, and I was like, "Oh, cool." But then I was like, "You really didn't have to make it about yourself here. You could have just been like a normal person and said no, like everyone else did." they couldn't go all the way to Australia because that's what I was expecting. And then since then, yeah, tried to strike up more conversation, and it's right back to ghosting. So I'm just like, okay. Oh, me. And all I want to do is tell him this crazy story that I have so that he can confirm it about somebody else. That's all I want. That's all I want. Apparently, I don't know, apparently that whole group's being weird. Like Felix is confirming it too. So it's just like, I don't know, something's going on. Something's in the water at this moment. Not too sure what's up, but whatever. Once the YouTubers get like, once the like the childless, not really doing any projects YouTubers get unbusy, I'm sure they'll grace the DMs again. Oh, me. That's always been my favorite. Like YouTubers being busy is always like my favorite. Like, me and Joe laugh about it. Me and Felix laugh about it all the time. It's like, YouTubers being busy. Yeah. That's pretty rare. Sometimes it's legit, but usually no. But Jack's fine. He can do whatever he wants. I don't really care. Hasn't Jack been getting a movie and video game creating? Yeah, I'm sure he's in there like directing it himself and programming it. I mean, by that standard, I am as well. So, Do I wish I asked Chris Hansen anything different when I interviewed him? No, I was pretty happy with whatever, with what we talked about. I just wanted to keep it pretty basic and kind of answer, just throw the easy questions. I asked him some more complicated stuff off camera. But yeah. You ever talked to Markiplier? I haven't spoken to Mark in, 6 years, 7 years, something like that. You don't really talk to Mark. Mark talks to you, and for him to talk to you, you kind of have to exist in like his gravitational pull. You have to kind of like exist in Markiplier world, where he's the sun and everything revolves around him. Which is fine. I'm not like throwing any shade. That's the way a lot of people in the business operate. But yeah, aside from that, no. Watched a video you and Dodger did years back when Betty was crazy. Yeah. Now, out of all the YouTubers that I've come across and have known, the only ones that reach out directly to me to like say hey, or respond quickly, are like Felix messages me all the time. Charlie, like Moist Critical, anytime I like have a question or anything, I say something to him, he like usually responds back like if he's not streaming like almost immediately. And Oompaville, those are the three off the top of my head that are like that I can just have like normal conversations with. And of course, Dane, right? The normal people, the people that seems like they've had like actual lives outside of like content creation. Yeah. Randomly watched an old Among Us video the other day. Did you enjoy making those videos with multiple careers? It was a massive headache. Yeah, it sucked. I hated it. I hated every minute of it. Too old for that, man. You got like that was before like the the, what do they call it? The proximity voice existed. I'm sorry, smack the microphone. Proximity voice. So it's like everyone's just kind of sitting there to themselves. And then as soon as someone hit the button, you have like 8 to however many people were in the lobby all trying to make a video at the same time, just like screaming. And I was like, God. Yeah, it was, I'm an old man. Too old. And then there was no like actually playing the game either. Like you could just like, you couldn't try to trick anyone. You couldn't like do like a reverse psychology, like, yeah, it was me, because they'd just vote you out. And you could, and so they'd be like, Kim, what were you doing? It's like, I was being the bad guy, and then vote me out. And I'm like, not the bad guy, like ever. I'm just like, well. Would you work with Call Me Kevin again? Oh yeah, Kevin's a good dude. I liked him. I like him. He's a good guy. I think he is anyway. I don't know him that well. He seems like a decent dude. I'm gonna play the Loch Ness Monster again. No, I'm never. That game sucked. What are you talking about? Sorry, I went back up and read and missed some stuff. Someone leaked his face and basically quit because tubes were really toxic towards him. It was like corpse husband or whatever. I always thought he kind of quit after that like MJK song came out that was just like super ass. I didn't know they had a face reveal leak or whatever. I mean, other than that, like that, and just like the general like the internet being the internet, you know, like I don't know. He seemed like he was a dude that was just kind of happy existing, and then and everyone was just like like constantly, and he's like, okay, all right, I'm out of here. Watching YouTube in my free time? Nope. I'd probably be a better YouTuber if I did, but I don't watch any YouTube at all. The only YouTube I'll watch is the stuff we react to, and then I'll like watch some of our own videos to like, you know, check them and make sure they're good. And that's pretty much it. Well, that's pretty much it. Love the grumps. They got a weird fan base too, man. They're pretty in there. They're pretty like all up in the business kind of a fan base. Better question is, what happened to Cry? He canceled himself. Like he basically just like admitted to like a bunch of like cancelable stuff. There's like a whole Reddit page about it. It's a super long one. You should go read it. What happened to Cryotic or whatever? I'm sure it'll be like the first thing that pops up. Would you ever collab with Queso? Yeah, for sure. I probably just like am an old man in comparison, but he seems like a really nice guy. Queso seems like a really like, he's a good entertainer, but I get like the feeling that he's like a pretty like just chill, cool dude outside of content creation too. Like probably just kind of keeps to himself. And it, like everything kind of blew up, and he's kind of like, dang, man, you know, just like he keeps a low profile. That's kind of a person I imagine that he is. You like Ross in the Game Grumps? Oh, Ross left. They were having like a bunch of. I don't know why Ross actually left, but anytime any of the LA YouTubers say they've gone separate ways for like creative reasons, it's usually bullshit. Like JonTron left because of creative differences. That's not what I heard. That's not what I heard, y'all. But whatever. You ever start talking to Queso? I mean, I've like sent like a nice tweet out. I like followed him at one time, but on Twitter, I'm unfollowed like everyone on Twitter, so I don't actually know. I should reach out. I don't know. I figure there's enough people that's reaching out to Queso that he's got all the advice he could ever want, you know, ready to go. So I don't know. Ken, you kind of look like an older version of yourself. What? Look at Jacqueline Phoenix. I don't see it. Do I have an insider YouTuber tee? Oh yeah. Everybody does. Every YouTuber has insider YouTuber tee. All those old dudes do anyway, you know, but like we like all just kind of like mud flies both ways, so you just kind of like move on or whatever. But now the new meta is to like just air it all out. But all my stuff's like old, so and like nobody cares about. I mean, they would, but at the same time, I don't have any receipts of anything, so it would just kind of be like my word against the heirs, you know, and then fans getting mad. Like Keon. I got that dirt on Keon. Caps Lock Keon. The dirt is that he's a good editor. Shame on him. Watch the Osborne show. I don't think that would go well. Prove it. Got me. Did you know that one girl live across the airport from me? Jasmine? You guys holding on with my tea? Ooh. I got a couple of like capital T's. Got a few of them. But they're ones that are also like, it would literally just be like my word against, like I said, there's no like receipts of anything. And the fan bases would not be ready. They would not be ready. They would implode. They would literally like murder me. So Perez, thank you for $2. What GPU do you feel most proud of owning? I don't know, I got like a 5900 or something like that. Is that good? Got a couple of them. Is Luke single? No, he's married. Happily married. I mean, there's a reason why I keep saying to not trust YouTubers. You know, that I don't trust them. I don't like them, and you know, it's hard to be friends with them and stuff. There are reasons that I say that. No, I don't ever talk to Rhett and Link from Good Mythical Morning. Did I meet them? No, it wasn't them. It was not Good Mythical Morning. Who was it? The freaking, they used to make like rap parodies or something, but they were really popular a long time ago. What was their name? Did they later become the React dudes that tried to like copyright React? I met them too. Were they different people or the same people? I forget. Rap Battles of History, yeah. That's I've met like Anthony from Smosh. I never met Ian. Worst YouTuber ever met? That's a tough one. That's a hard one. Nah. So we had to choose from, kinda. Well, everyone's like super nice, you know. YouTubers are very good about putting on like the social happy face, the same one they put on for the camera whenever they turn the stuff on, you know. And so it's like they're all pretty cool when I met them, sorta. Oh, I got to go. We got to go to the Playboy Mansion and do some videos, and Gerard the completionist was there, and so I was sad to hear about all the stuff of him, like I don't know, whatever that tax stuff was that they did. So that was unfortunate because he was a cool dude. I liked him. Turner, who? Toby Turner? I've met Toby a couple times. And look, I cannot confirm or deny if he was on cocaine at the time when I met him, but I'm maybe. He was having a really good time. Bruno, thank you for the $10. Who's the best YouTuber streamer to collab with? Greetings from Adelaide. Who's the best YouTuber or streamer to collab with? I don't know. I mean, I said they're all pretty easy. Like Dan TDM, yeah, I haven't met him, but we did a video with him, and he was easy. Called Me Kevin was super easy to laugh along with and work with. Charlie's easy to laugh along with and do stuff with. Jack is easy to like make videos with. Felix is easy to make videos with. Felix, I mean, obviously Felix is probably the easiest and the best because we just have so much like history, and so we can just go off tangent, you know, to go off on like whatever and talk for forever and do like the we're mad at each other and yell at each other thing, but it's just for show, right? Like whatever, we don't care. So obviously I think, yeah, just from working with him the most, he's the best and the easiest one. But yeah, there's, I mean, a lot of YouTubers. Oh, I mean, Caleb was pretty easy to work with too. We did a video with him, several videos. Oompaville. I don't know, everyone just like, that just does their thing. It's easy. Like it's just, you just sit down and you both just do your thing and make the video. You can't forget the time Felix got mad at you for mocking his beard. It's always been one of my favorite. I think it's. Man, it's like. So okay, so the history is that. You know, there's a lot of people that think like being a YouTuber and a content creator is a joke, and I'm one of them. I think it's a joke. I do it, and even I can't take myself seriously. So I've always rubbed plenty of creators the wrong way because they do take themselves very seriously and think they're big deals, and I'm like literally no one outside your circle knows who you are. Shut up. And at one point in time, obviously Felix grew at an insane rate, and he had a little bit of an ego at a time, right? And I would pick at him, and boy, sometimes he'd get mad. But he actually, he's always like, he gets mad, but then also like takes it really well too. Like, I don't know. So that's why I always like rip into him all the time because I don't know. He's like, I don't know. He dishes it back out pretty well too. So. Oh man. Felix watching the background. Maybe he's gonna send me a message like, shut the fuck up. Oh. Do I have any dad advice for a soon-to-be mom? Just do your best. Just do your best. Don't overthink it too much. You'll be fine. Literally anything that you could be worried about, every other mom has also been worried about. So just, if you think something's wrong, go to the doctor. If you're worried about eating fish in killing your baby, then if that was the case, then fish would have a warning label of killing babies on it. So, you know, there's a lot of fear like thrown around when you get into certain forums too. So just chill. Rock your baby, feed your baby, you know. You feed your baby, do the little bicycle kick so they fart, all that, you know. Don't listen to anyone that hasn't had a kid in 2 years, Felix. You can't. Wait, did I say something wrong? Are you talking to me or somebody else? Husqvarna. Oh, me. Spoil the baby with too much love and cuddle the baby all the time. Here, a controversial one. Sleep training, right? Some people talk about like, oh no, you leave your baby in there to cry. Oh gosh. Oh no. I'm not saying leave your baby in there to cry for 8 hours at a time or anything like that. But eventually you can put the baby down and leave it for for a little bit of time and see if it goes to sleep. Okay, but if you can get it to actually go to sleep without you, boy, will you be living in a whole new world. You will think you're like, my gosh. I say it like that because the internet gets like super worked up about like, oh, the baby's crying. And the baby's perfectly fine. The baby has been fed. The baby has been changed. The baby is not hurting. The baby is monitored. The baby is 100% A-okay. But it's the mental trauma you're giving it. It's like, well, that baby's not going to remember anything. No, but the way that it's psychological, it's okay. You're just making up stuff. Sometimes baby cry. Yes, sometimes babies cry. Get that free range, baby. Just let it go. You know, open it, like give it some grass, throw it outside. You know, just let it hang out. You can teach your baby freaking sign language. You know that? You can teach babies sign language. Like everything with babies is like learned reactions. Like the baby knows when it cries and you pick it up, that okay. That's the way I communicate. I cry, you pick me up and you feed me. Heck yeah. You know, so there's some of that. Of course, obviously you don't, like I said, you don't go and like leave your baby for hours in their crying because then that's, nah, you don't do that. Definitely don't do that. But when you get to a point and you'll know when it's time because you'll have like massive bags under your eyes and you'll like feel horrible. When you get to that point, you have to like allow yourself to sleep at some point, you know, and the baby will start sleeping longer, sleeping the baby's asleep, things like that. I've watched Mary a few times, like just drive herself crazy because she's got to hold that baby all the time. Yeah, there's a difference between like sleep training and neglect. Yeah, exactly. There's colic. Did the pediatrician tell you that it has colic, or did you decide on your own? I'm asking. I'm not making fun. I'll go GameStop power packs on Steam. If they sponsor GameStop, throw some money my way. I'll open up some power packs. Sarah, thank you for $3. I have 2 sets of twins. Sleep train them all. Nice. Champion. And then you got to sleep yourself. Well, you got 2 sets of twins. Goodness gracious. Juggling. Are you ever going to get to gaming? Just asking. Maybe. If the conversation runs dry, I feel like it. But heck, got 500 people watching. I've made $105.88, 4 new members. All I've done is just sit here and yap. So for an hour, not too bad. Would you guys sit here and yap if you made $105.88 an hour? Not even including ads or anything else? Not too shabby. Thanks. Oh, I do have some parent advice, actually. Give up on the color beige. Not everything has to be beige. Don't be a boring beige mom, okay? Looks nice in your pictures, sure, but like, don't make it the theme of your whole house. Please, have some personality. Kayla Arnett, thank you for the 5 gifties. Heck yeah. The rich get richer, baby. Woo! Appreciate it. But beiges be tripping. Potty training the youngest right now, yeah. Gotta potty train them babies. So use the toilet. And then they can be in there on the toilet being like, I'm through, you know. Wiping butts don't stop. Until like age 3 or 4 or something, I don't know. You was born in the same state as me. Why'd you leave? Oh, me. The king of talking. What does it say? He is the king of talking one-on-one with us, but keeping us at arm's length to protect his very personal life. Yeah, well, I am just an entertainer, and I can read a chat. I'm just in a room. I'm in a room by myself. Nobody else is here. No one else is talking to me. There's not even any other really noises around me. It's just me, this light, this camera, and this computer, a whiteboard, some crap on the floor. Got a Mountain Dew I haven't opened up yet. It's kind of a weird existence that I have. Never get tired of hearing myself talk. Ooh. You Luke? No, it ain't real. I keep trying to get Luke to stream. I gotta tell all the guys that stream with me. I'm like, hey, if you just turn your stream on, you could like potentially build your own career and be a content creator. No. But Luke gets in his head and like overthinks it, you know. All anyone wants to see Luke do is just be Luke. Just be Luke and do some dumb stuff. That's all anybody wants to see. Just do the same stuff that you do in my videos and turn your stream on. But it's like whenever the camera's on him, and I can't. He's like, I don't know, he gets worried about people going to think of him all of a sudden. I'm just like, what are you doing? People, if anything, people are coming over and being like, who is this imposter on Luke's stream? This ain't Luke. This is just some weird, quiet dude. Whatever. I mean, the camera should like enable you to like be even dumber, really. Inch one going to inch. Yeah. Maybe find some actual streamer friends? No. I'd rather just play with real friends. Okay, never lost. He never not the cabbage. Whatever that means. I don't know. Did Dane stream today? Did anybody know? Did Dane turn on his stream? He said he was going to. Did he do it? I'll see him tomorrow, so I'll let him know. I'm disappointed. I had no idea what it meant. I looked it up. It's from Saturday Night. Yeah, it's from Saturday Night Live, and it's some like interview with a coach, and he says, "Never not the cabbage." And it's not even that funny, but Luke loves it. It's like the funniest thing ever to him. So Dane didn't stream. Big surprise. Dane was supposed to start streaming for 2 hours every day this week. That's what he said. He didn't do it. I'm shocked. Tater Chip, $5. Ken, a video of you, Pews, and Buff playing GeoGuessr win. Also, this $5 goes to Mary's Throne. How dare you? Fine. Fine. I'll say that it's going to Mary's Throne if she ever gets one. He's busy. Has he still not picked up his computer yet? Yeah. Dane's busy. I don't know. He hasn't been playing pickleball because of the heat. He works with me, so we record twice a week. I don't know what Dane is busy doing. Like, Dane's like the least not busy dude that I know. So I mean, he can go get his computer whenever he wants to just go get it. I don't know, maybe he's got things going on, but I'm just like, Dan, they give us the 8 SAR. Appreciate that. Melly, appreciate you, Couch Gang. Woo! He's been busy playing pickleball. It's been heat advisories all the time, so I don't think he's really been going. Not much lately, anyway. It was 102 today in Florida. Golly. Any chance to go play more Peak? We're going to play Peak tonight, but Luke had a headache or something and wanted to lay in bed. And then when I sat down, I really didn't see... Pez was online, but I didn't see anybody else. So I was just like, I'll just sit here and yap. Try out this camera, make sure the camera's good. Which has been working. I've been expecting it to like freeze or something this whole time, but it hasn't. It's working like a champ. Been going for an hour and 18 minutes and I haven't seen one problem out of it. It's impressive. Isn't it late? It is 10 p.m. It's 10 p.m. I was like, I need to record something probably to keep Keon, so Keon actually has videos to edit. But I don't know, let me look. Are they all done? No, we still have the Peak video to come out. Yeah, so cool. So we're okay for now, as long as I do something next stream. Is the cam still hot? Let's see. Nope, it's cool. It has internal fans. I'm just too funny to play with, Ken. Can't show him up. That's right. Poor Pez. Was playing repo, right? And so Pez is like trying to do things to make the video funny, but he's like getting me killed at the same time. And I'm like getting mad. I'm like, Pez, just stop it. I'm actually trying to beat the level. Quit. And he's just like, I'm trying to help. Like, no, stop helping. I need organic things. The viewers are too smart. They know we're forcing it. No, I just wanted to beat the levels. I was like, I just want to get further in the game. I want to see what else is in this thing. I can't beat anything. Then Pez couldn't die. Yeah, like everybody, like only I die, and I'm like the guy that's like making the video. I'm like, I'm the one that's dead. So that by default means that most of it's going to get cut out because it's just like a dead screen, like. Kind of miss the Lethal Company. Them's were the days. The cameraman died. That's pretty much what I am. I'm just the cameraman. Like really, like everyone else is kind of doing their thing, and I'm trying to get Luke to like say stuff. It's been my favorite videos to record lately. I've been enjoying like the random simulator games. I just wish they weren't so like grindy. Like I wish I had like a content creator version of the simulator game so I could just kind of like skip ahead a little bit instead of having to like play for like 3 hours to like get the next upgrade that I can that I can put in the video for like 5 minutes, you know? Oh, this is where I am. It was like 98 today, I think, or something like that. Or the heat index was like 102. I remember seeing 102 on something. You've been trying to play The Sims this evening, but it keeps freezing on the laptop or your computer. You got so much stuff on there. You probably just need to like restart your game, or I don't know if it's freezing. It's definitely not the hardware. You have your hardware's plenty good. Probably need to check for updates and stuff. Make sure you don't have like freaking 8 billion tabs open. Sims 4 updated like an hour ago, I think. You have the mods, they will need to be updated. That would update today. Yeah, oh yeah, if it updated, then all your mods that you have installed are probably jacked. Like they said, yeah. It's the program's fault. I don't know, Mary. I don't know, Mary. Sometimes I look at your computers and it's like everything on there needs to be updated. And it's like, please update me, please. EA being trash. It's in the game. I'll still out and play Sims 4 soon. I watched someone play Tavern Manager. Tavern Manager is, I think I have it, and I've been sitting on it and waiting for some more updates because some people were complaining about some multiplayer stuff on there, and I was just kind of waiting for them to update it, like the next update or whatever. You grew up watching me? Wow. I'm old. Content warning, that game was, content warning was the game. Oh, you guys are talking about something else. I got you. Granny Simulator. Game of the year, baby. Those games, like the Lethal Company style games where you're like filming and you're like trying to make clips of stuff. They were like kind of cool. The idea was cool, but the actual gameplay of them was kind of crap. Like they were fun for like 30 minutes. Oh, the was it Headliners? That was actually more interesting because it had like the big stuff that would show up. But even like after you've seen it, I don't know, it was pretty, like, I don't know, like, once you, I don't know, it falls off. Yeah, exactly. It fall off hard once you figure it out. Yeah, exactly. Which is like Lethal Company was always entertaining because it felt so random. It was simple, but it was random enough to be entertaining, like really entertaining. You know what I mean? It wasn't like overly hard. Like Repo is kind of like just too hard. Like it's an easy game, but at the same time it's not. Like it's like extremely punishing in some cases. And it's like the balance is it has to be like this thing that messes with you, but not just like instantly kill you at the same time. If that makes sense. And like every bad guy except for like 2, it feels like in Repo kill you instantly. That Dr. Pepper. Crime Scene Cleaner had a nightmare update. Was that just like a difficulty thing? GTFO would be good. I think we played that before. Pretty sure we did. Didn't we get paid to play that? I think we had a sponsor deal with that. Was it GTFO? Pretty sure it was. The maps are different and have horror aspects now. Had a whole sponsor video. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Well, what? The cleaner game, it had a couple of like spooky levels, and they were actually kind of cool. Like the developer seems to have a knack for setting spooky feeling atmospheres. Everything wants to be spooky. Well, that's the you want streamers and things to play it. You need like spooky things so they can make reaction faces. You know, slap that in the thumbnail. Make a short out of it. Even when you're going back and watching the video, like the spike in like view retention is, or it's like that one spot where they're like making that face. Played up. You miss us playing it? We just yelled at each other the whole time. Give me I need the burger. Make the steak. Where's the? I need a plate. Your husband wants you to put something else on. He doesn't want to watch us chatting. Put something else on. I won't even know you're gone. What's going on with the Sydney Sweeney stuff? Like, why is everyone like, what I don't get on Twitter very often, but I got on there today and it was like talking about people being mad about it. About her, like, I don't know, being in a commercial. What's that about? People just being crazy. Who is Sydney Sweeney? The actress. She's like she's an attractive actress, but she's not like insanely hot or anything, but she got her boobs out for a show, and ever since then, like, the internet's been just super like rock hard for her. She seems to know exactly like who her viewers are because she's just cashing in, man. This is the ad.
I'm not here to tell you to buy my...
You guys can't see it. I'm looking at it. Okay, so she's got her boobs out. Right. Wearing all denim. Gross. I don't have it turned up. I don't even know what she's saying, but like, okay, whatever, I guess. You want to talk about Sister Hong? I don't know who that is. I'm watching dirty videos. Oh yeah. People saying she's a sellout and she's only serving the male gaze instead of the female gaze. Yeah. Duh. Obviously. Why is that a bad thing? Wait, you think the show that she's in that has the sex scenes were for women? Like, I don't who do you think they were targeting with that? That's just a bonus, right? Like, ooh, yay, girls like it too, hooray. It was definitely intended for all the pervs out there, all the porn addicts, 100%. But then, like, you put like an attractive blonde girl in a commercial. I don't know, sex sells, you know, that's like, and then why would she be in the commercial if they didn't give her money? Yeah, it's selling out. Yeah, I guess. Getting paid? Sure. Oh, God. American Eagle is wannabe rich people clothing. Well, that's true. So is Buckle. Like, those two brands are like, I want to look rich, but not actually spend a lot of money. Came from a different time? Oh. Well, I mean, I'm like a straight white man too, so apparently I'm supposed to, like, I don't know, feel bad or something. Gap is the old rich. Gap. Anything in your local mall that, like, the real rich people are going down to Belk and, like, getting their polo and their Ralph Lauren and their Tommy Hilfiger, all like the old clothes that, like, all the young people go, ooh. That's what the rich people are wearing. If you get your polo though, you gotta get the purple. What is it? Purple tag or something like that. Her apostle's making a comeback. Oh boy. Oh man, we're making full circle. We're going. Oh dude, we're gonna go back to the early 2000s where like the low-rise jeans. Low-rise jeans are gonna make a comeback. Low-rise jeans and being like weirdly overly skinny is gonna be it's coming back. Rich people wearing Carhartt these days. Oh well. That's because, okay, so rich people want to look like the average Joe, so they wear like Carhartt to look like they're hardworking. But then the hard workers, they actually can't afford Carhartt, figured that out, and they want to look fancy too, so they got it. And so now the rich people have to, like, they got to pivot to something else, you know? So I grew up in the early 2000s, so I thought those jeans, like the low-rise, like women's jeans, were like just regular jeans. Because that's where I wear my jeans, like on your hips, right? And then, like, you know, actual women's jeans that, like, go around your waist. Like, why, you know, why are they so high? I remember Mary was like, because that's where your jeans are supposed to be. And I was like, huh? That's not where I wear my jeans. That's weird. You got your low-rise jeans and your thong out, you know, like literally, and that's what, like, the tramp stamps came in because you got like see the whole back. Oh no. I mean, I go, you know, you go and be like, oh man, you know, nowadays, you know, you got your OnlyFans and all this, you know, whatever man convinced women that it's empowering to show their boobs off to men on the internet was a genius, baby. You get all that crap, right? If you go back to the early 2000s, that was a wild time. That was a wild time to be alive. I mean, you had freaking Girls Gone Wild VHS tapes, DVDs, like, being sold. Like, commercials for it popping up while you're watching MTV, where they got, like, zooms in on, like, Jennifer Love Hewitt's boobs, and like Christina Aguilera's got her low-rise jeans out there, and they're, like, building up this fantasy of, like, her and Britney Spears, you know. That's when some wild times. Like, good God, like, everything was, like, extremely sexually charged, but, like, in a immature way. Now you're bisexual because those commercials? God dang. NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys. Am I going to try Grounded too? Probably not. I didn't like the first Grounded. Jeans so tight they had fake pockets on them? Yeah. tiny pockets. If you had to keep anything, you had to keep it in your back pocket, but you could barely get them in there either because there's only so much real estate that you had in those pockets. You couldn't really move very much without, you know, all your things hanging out. Wait, S Club? I don't even. What was S Club? You have to carry a purse. Fake pockets? Why? Because the low-rise jeans, women's low-rise jeans were like so small that there was no room for pockets. They were so tight that you couldn't have like the extra floppy pocket part inside there because the material, you have like a crease, you know? Oh, man. But I mean, women's clothes still have small pockets, so that, yeah, it didn't really go away. How do I feel about Ozzy Osbourne passing? I'm not trying to be a hater or anything, and I'm not. I didn't have any thoughts about it. Just like I didn't have any thoughts about Hulk Hogan passing. I was like, oh, dang. I haven't actually thought about that person in years, and now they're dead. Dang. That was it. You had to dance to get them on. Sucks they died. I'm not happy for anybody to die, but it's also like not impactful to me. Have I ever talked to Hunter Meat Canyon? No. No, I have not. I did not know his name was Hunter. I prefer to call him as Meat Canyon. I don't know. I always feel like if someone has like a name, like Meat Canyon, I would refer to him as Meat Canyon until like I knew him personally. It's just kind of like with like Jack and like people calling him Sean. I always thought it was weird. It's Jack. Jacksepticeye. That's the name that he's got out there. Anyone that like starts saying like their real name is always, it hits me weird. I don't know. It's weird to me. No. Anyway. What's sad about the Hulk? He was your childhood. Did I still have my bear ears? I got some cat ears. The bear hats are around here somewhere. I still got them. I don't wear them, but I've had them the whole time. Meat Scepter. Whips out Meat Scepter. Cinnamon Toast Kenneth. But I actually don't know, like, if I'd be mad about any celebrity passing. Like, I can't really think of, like, any celebrity dying that I would be, like, crushed about. I'd be like, oh, man, that sucks. But, like, I don't know. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so. PewDiePie's technically a celebrity? Yeah, sure. But he's also like a good close friend of mine too, which is different. Robin Williams? Yeah, I didn't like, everyone was like super upset about Robin Williams passing. And I was like, oh man. Mr. Rogers? Oh, dang. I always felt it's more like a reminder of death than being super affected by the death. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Not that I'm heartless or anything, but I guess I just don't like put, maybe a sociopath, yeah, maybe a psychopath. I just don't put enough, like, I don't know, feels into celebrities and like entertainment to like I don't care about their personal lives. And so whenever they pass away, I'm kind of like, oh, that's it. Able to compartmentalize it? Yes. Yes. When Heath Ledger died, my sisters were so upset because they genuinely believed they were going to marry him. Oof. I don't know how to break it to him. That wasn't going to happen. Oh, everybody dies. Bob Ross. Everybody dies. I will die one day. And I hope that you guys are not affected by it at all. I hope you got your life goes on. Just the world keeps spinning. You guys are perfectly happy. I hope it doesn't bring you any sadness. Just know that I had a good life, and my family and my kids are rich. Thanks to you. But we'll still open a GoFundMe, okay? You have to. That's just, we'll bury you in the yard, but open a GoFundMe. We may already own an excavator, but you gotta it's expensive. People mix sad with crying a million broken pieces. I love. Yeah, I mean I understand, but like it doesn't even make me sad. Like celebrities dying, like it depends on like how they die. Like that's more what affects me more than anything. Like if it's like some super like awful tragedy, then I'm like, oh dang, that sucks. But if it's like, oh, he was old and had a heart attack, I'm like, ah, well, yeah, that happens. You know, that's it. As far as it goes for me, I guess I don't know. You remember when you heard Chuck E. Cheese died? No way. Tupac and Michael Jackson. Paul Walker. Yeah. Luke dies all the time. Once you're dead, you ain't got to worry about dying. Exactly. Optimus Prime dying. Yeah. I mean, heck, whenever, you know, you're playing Expedition 33, you're right there at the beginning, you know? Death. I was like, oh! I shed a little tear. More tears than I did for Hulk Hogan. Sad. I know. It's super sad. That music kicks in. God dang. Oh, don't bring up Steve Irwin. Mary's going to freaking throw a fit. Pez too. There's Australians in the chat. Chill out. It's still too soon. You say Jesus, but he came back. He said, hey, he came back. You know, he made a comeback. It's fine. If I reincarnate, what do I want to be? I don't know. I'd say a human, but I don't know. Like, how's the world going to be in 50 years from now? Keep Steve's name out of your mouth. Billy Mays. Billy Mays. That's the one that gets me. Oh, and then whenever the freaking like, what is it? The tape that he slaps on stuff. What is it called? Flex Seal or whatever. Whenever he passes, it's gonna get me. I want to be Mary's chair. There you go. Whenever I die, I want to be taxidermied into Mary's chair. Like my head's gonna be like looking over her shoulder, like at the camera. How morbid would that be? What was the name of the fish we drowned in RPG? Oh, well, the fish didn't have a name, but we sacrificed the fish to Aaron Rodgers, the well god. Yeah. Number 4. Mary, you should stuff Ken. She'd finally get me back for stuffing her. Oh, God. I planned on playing a game tonight, but I don't think it's happening. Oi, uh-oh. Mary done gave me the OI. I live from Tennessee. Hello. Phil Swift here. I chop this boat in half. what that was, a hair? Tomorrow, me and my dad are going to build raised garden beds so that Mary can plant her vegetables. It's pretty late in the year, but you know, 60-day turnaround on a lot of these plants. So we still got time for tomatoes, cucumbers, peas, and I say cucumbers already. There's like 5 or 6 different things we can still plant. Taters. Keon's on a mod here. Can't trust him. Can't trust Keon. You give him a little bit of power, all of a sudden he gets drunk and he'll start posting all kinds of stuff in here. He'll have too much to be going on. He's insane. Thought he was a mod, actually. It's weird. Thought he was at one time. Because that's how maybe it's Scott. Oh, mod on CTK. Oh, yeah. So I was like, he is a mod. I'm just not in here. I mean, don't you already have permissions anyway because you're the editor for this? Whatever. I don't know how it works. It's about to go down. What song's playing right now? I've just been letting this play in the background. I don't know what's going on. Let me start over. I don't have my headphones on. I can't hear anything. You want 36, 43 months? Lurking Couch Gang is what I'm talking about. Even you want 36 is like, what are you going to play a game, man? My sleeve is on the wall. I get to take my arm skin off and frame them. Oh no, it's happening. They gotta distinguish him from the peasants. That's right. Your salmon is done. It's almost bedtime. Uh-oh. Talking about stuffing. Put lotion on his skin or else. What is that? The Doctor Who episode where they got like that lady who's just like a big like little piece of skin and they have to like spray her. That was gross. Then she comes back. So weird. The last human, yeah. She's the last human. Moisturize me. In the face of Bo, the real last human. Spoilers. My beard would make a great lampshade. What's going on in here? Not anymore. It's all turning gray now. Look at all these. Here, come in here. Look at all these gray hairs I got. Look at this. It's just like most of it's gray now. There's just like some dark ones in here. I got like my little round the chin thing going on. Yeah. We going full gray. Look at all these grays up here. My hair is like, it used to be like half grays. I think I'm like at 60 to 70% gray now. It's almost over. It's mostly salt. Salt and pepper, mostly salt. Uh-oh, god damn. Anyway, yeah, I have to get up tomorrow and see. We gotta work on the little the raised garden beds. And then we gotta take the kids to the doctor. Check my phone and see if they actually answer me back about that message. They did not. Peek with Pez. I ain't playing peek with Pez. Pez has got work to do. Okay. Pez has got to run key creators to where if you are a content creator that has more than like 2 viewers, more than 10 also, don't worry about emailing us unless you got viewers, all right? And Pez can represent you and get you some deals. Pez is too good at the game, wouldn't be fair. True. I can't be shown up. Who do you use as a video editor? It's a secret. It's definitely not Caps Lock Keon. That's like, there's definitely like a splash at the bottom of the screen that says he edited it, and it's also like in the description. You ever go play Dungeons and Dragons? We do. We play Dungeons and Dragons every other week. I just don't stream it. We got a wild story going on too. Boy, if I was streaming it, oof, y'all would be invested. Critical Role, move over. Dane's character is freaking dying. Freaking dad. Dane's dad. Dane comes from a noble family, but his dad is like a kind of like a blue collared like nobleman that they have to take care of all the water in the sea. Like that's his charge. That's what he's like over. And so like there was like a flood happening, and he was trying to stop it. And Dane went down there to help him. And he's like, "Don't pull that lever until I say now." And he's like, "Until you say what? Now?" And he like was being funny and pulled it. And they got washed away, and his dad saved him. And then the dad got washed away, and Dane went to find him, and his dad tried to kill him because they don't like each other anyway. And then he was like, "If I see him again, I'm going to kill him." And he showed up. And then Dane, on his death saves, rolled a 20 because he lost. And he rolled a 20, so he went to 1 HP and got up and shot his dad in the back and killed him instead. And that's how he started the night off. The GM, me, we're doing a continuation. We have like a Charisma Plus story that we started years ago that we have a world and everything that we're continuing. My own custom game, all my own lore. I put a bunch of my lore into a AI to help me keep up with it because I got so much. And even the AI was like, Jesus Christ, man, this is a lot of stuff. Okay. Never know how to. I mean, I'm a forever DM. I like being the DM though. I enjoy it. I don't mind doing it because I get to play all the characters, you know? I get to torture the players just enough so they almost use all their resources, and hopefully they can overcome it and feel good. But sometimes they die. It's bad when they ask to slow your roll. Yeah, we do have a lot of lore, but I mean, we've been playing for like, I don't know, when did we start? Like 7 years ago, something like that. But then we took like 3 years off whenever I moved, and then I came back and we started back up again. I enjoyed the crap out of BG3. Yeah, it was good. Smartest person in the room who knows everything. Of course, it's me. Of course, the mastermind. I get to put my high functioning anxiety to work. It's like you go through life being anxious and worried about the future. Well, now I get to put that to work, where I get to think about what may happen in the future due to the player's actions and plot and plan for it. Over 8? You're playing while we were pregnant? Yeah, it's been 8 years. Okay. Smart and Ken in the same sentence? How dare you? How dare you? Do you think I got here from being an idiot? Maybe. You should ever be on a podcast or something? No, I don't. I mean, we did it to where we've like streamed it, like especially when we first started and we're all kind of like learning how to like play and everything. We did all that, and it's just more enjoyable to not share it with everybody. Like we can and like be ourselves more too, and not worry about like what the internet's going to say, because like an interaction may not be like appropriate kind of thing. Not that we're like going in there doing like crazy bad things or anything like that, but just like even the worry of it, you know, just whatever. We can just get in there and just play the game as it's intended without having to worry about entertaining people at the same time. Can I play more Laundry Simulator? I sure will. Does Mary have a twin sister? I don't know, Mary's got like 3 sisters and they all look the same. They all look all the same. They look similar. Mary's the most beautiful, of course. You have to restrain yourself a lot and look good on the internet. Well, like in my world, and when we did stream it, like the elves were like a slave race, and they are freed and everything, but there's like still a lot of like racism in between the D&D like races, and sometimes that bothered people, and I was like, it just adds more like layers and like more reasons to like have plot hooks to me. I'm not doing it because I enjoy racism or anything like that. I'm doing it because it just having like built-in reasons for people to not get along makes it easier to tell a story, you know? It's like Dragon Age. Yeah, exactly. I think that's where I even took it from, is Dragon Age. I was like, yeah, that's kind of like an interesting dynamic in the world. And they end up being like more like important and powerful and stuff anyway. Racism for plot. Exactly. Can't be having everybody get along. Isn't a GM like an author of a story? Kinda. You make the story together, but your job as the DM or GM, whatever, dungeon master, game master, whatever you want to call it, is to basically have kind of the running story that's going on in the background outside of the character's control. So like I plot out like the bigger picture stuff that's happening that they're trying to stop, and sprinkle in things that like lead them to that so they can stop it, but also like help create the current world and setting, like where they go into a tavern. Okay, the tavern looks like this, these smells, these foods, these people. And so like the game's all theater of the mind, so my job is just to enhance that, and then they do what they want to do, and I introduce characters to like either lead them to a certain plot or to do something of interest so the game is actually fun, and then how they react to it creates the story together. So there's a lot of improv in it. Like you just kind of got to be on your toes. You can't have like everything ready, but you just kind of have like some default like quest stuff that's set up. Like, okay, well, we can do like the classic. There's an old lady that has like were-rats in her basement, you know, and so there's nothing going on. It's like, hey, we go to a tavern and see if there's any rumors or any jobs. It's like, yeah, you know, the old man behind the bar like spins around, and his glass eye spins around his head, and he says, you know, and speaks in this. You can't really understand what he's saying. Make a you know. What would it even be? Intelligence check, see if you can figure out what he's saying. Oh, okay, yeah, he's telling you that there's a quest that this old lady has put up, and she needs an exterminator to come get these were-rats, and it's like, okay, and they go explore, and you tell them about what the house looks like, and the old lady greets them, and she wants you to go in the basement, and then she locks him in there and tries to murder him, you know. It's like, that's my job, is to like kind of come up with that stuff and to see how they react. And yeah. Yep. Ever have that guy that has 16 actions somehow in one turn? No. That would be cheating. Secret Scoop, thank you very much for the gifty. You have to use your imagination, use context clues. Yeah. Well, the coolest part about D&D to me is that the whole game is just everybody. Like everyone's playing pretend, like you're a kid, right? You're playing imaginary, you know, imaginary whatever, and you're all like have your own kind of version of it in your head. And so like by default you make whatever it is better for yourself, because you imagine it in what you have, like what your preferences are, like what you think it should look like, and like what I can explain it one way, but the way you imagine it is different and more fitting to you. And I always thought that's like an interesting concept of like Like why? Like, oh, didn't it just like some guy telling you like what's in the room and everything? It's like, yeah, but like when you think about it, like what you see is different. That makes sense if you have a good imagination. So I don't know. It's a cool concept to me. Got to know how to roll with the weird stuff. Yeah, I mean, like what I tell my guy, like they can, my players can do whatever they want. Like they can do whatever they want as long as it's not keeping people from having fun. Like if someone's trying to do like their personal quest and you're like literally getting in the way on purpose, then that's a dick move. Don't do that. But like if you're out somewhere and it is something that your character would actually do, then cool. You can murder that dude, sure. If you're like playing an evil character and you don't like the way that guy's looking at you, kill him. I don't care. The guards are going to go after you if you didn't be sneaky about it. There's going to be an investigation. If you left a bunch of clues and were sloppy about it, they're probably going to be hunting you down. And you're going to have to deal with that eventually. Sure. Do whatever you want. I don't care. I led you all the way up to this thing so that you could defeat it, and you decide at the last minute that you want to join them. Sure. The world has now been changed. Next campaign, we'll play somebody else that maybe wants to fix it. Who knows? Oh, me. I once made a character with a GM that was a berserker barbarian whose moves did double damage scaling every turn while in rage. Also had to roll a d20 every turn. And if it hit nat 20, I hit team 2. Oh, some homebrew rules. Yeah. I always play like morally gray worlds too. Like my worlds are never like everything's happy. Like there's always like a side of something, you know, a side of I'm trying to think of like a good example. Like maybe you're working with people that you really wouldn't work with if you were a good character, but it's for the greater good, even though they have like bad intentions, you know? And then you have to deal with those intentions. There's like you're fighting like a massive army and they're going to wipe out everyone you love, but you could release the plague on them and murder all of them. Do you? Probably. Probably. No, in D&D parties, absolutely. You play good guys, but sometimes it's so fun being evil, not caring who dies along the way. Well, yeah, I mean, it's like the only problem with evil characters is that they do get in the way of other people's fun sometimes. If you're like just being like too evil, like to where you're like it's not fun. It's like I mean, if it's like the innkeeper that had this quest, we completed the quest, but he has this thing that I want, so I'm gonna kill him for it. It's like, okay, whatever. I guess you're never gonna see him again anyway, so it like literally doesn't matter whether you kill him or not, unless you come back to this town. But if you kill him, then he's gonna come back, and then like his son is gonna be running it then, and he's gonna have stories of how his dad was brutally murdered, and they're still on the lookout for the killer, and they have this one clue, and hey, it looks kind of like you actually. Oh my gosh, it is you, guards, you know, whatever. I enjoy remembering things from a long time ago in the party that they did or who they messed with and bringing them back. Halfling with amnesia, pressing slaves of war. Dang. So I was like, hey, this is one guy. Your DM wouldn't let anyone be evil for that reason? Yeah, well, you got to know your table too. Like if you have like a good group of role players that are going to like keep it fun for everyone, then sure. But you like if you got someone like I'm going to be evil and just be evil and like just literally ruin everything everywhere I go, then what would really happen is that you are the one that gets hunted by the adventuring party and killed, and so you're not going to have fun and you're going to complain. Because you're like, as the main party, you're supposed to be like elevated to like this hero status and have like a bit of plot armor where stuff kind of works out, you know, so you can continue the story. But if you're being evil and a bad guy, then you kind of just gotta like be dealt with. And either you're gonna like be taking over the world eventually, which could be an evil campaign and it could be cool, but more than likely you're just gonna end up in jail all the time or dead. So it's like, if you go full evil, then it's kind of like, okay, well, society, like, you know, the entire city guard is going to come after you, and the paladin order is going to be coming after you. So I like more like middle of the road gray stuff, like being completely evil in like any kind of like D&D setting where they have like a modern anything is like it's got to be like a short game, or you know, unless you have like a DM that is enabling you to be evil and you just go around murdering everyone, which after like the first 18 murders it's probably boring to play. Now killing everything's boring. Like it's not fun. It's not really fun for anyone. Like it is a little bit, but like after a bit you're just like, okay, well I kind of like need to not kill everyone so that way I can like have some sort of a story. I tried sorcery. Yes, every day I practice my witchcraft and sorcery. I'm just waiting to get a piece of hair from each of you so I can make you keep giving me money. My brother did a villain arc in Fable. He regretted it. Play the new Resident Evil. Which one? The new one? I played Village, if that's what we're talking about. It's a game, bruh. Guess not. That Mario 64 music in the background? Is it? Nah, Stardew Valley. No, I dropped it. Resident Evil 9? Oh, I haven't seen anything about it. Gotta raise my charisma. No, I gotta get with the times. I have to just like throw myself into every bit of drama and have an opinion so that I'm also part of the drama. It's the current meta is reality content creator TV. If someone's out there saying something crazy, you have to make it about yourself somehow. I'll figure it out one day. I'll figure out how to do it. Social game falls in what I'm describing. What was I describing? I don't know. I've been talking so much, I'm not even too sure what I was talking about now. Having consequences? All right. I am starting to get tired, so I guess I'm about to wrap it up. Resident Evil 9's February. That's like a year away. Oh, I can't be thinking about that. Your joke. Did you say a joke? I don't see it. Sorry. All right. I have a big old list of games to play. Next time we stream, which will be on Thursday, I think. Wait, I gotta go to the doctor on Thursday. Ugh. What time do I go to the doctor on Thursday? No, it's not this Thursday. It's like, wait, what is it? Is it next week? Nope. It's next week. It's next Tuesday. No, wait. Where's my appointment? Why is it not on my calendar? I thought I put it on here and now it's not here. Great. I don't know what my freaking appointment is. It's probably Mary's fault. She probably deleted it. Anyway, oh wait. No. I'll have to figure that out. Do I have two different calendars on my phone or something? I could have swore I put it on there and even set the time and everything. Why is it gone? It's like a different Google Calendar. It's not on there either. Mary, why'd you delete my stuff? Great. Now I don't know when my appointment is. All right. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. All right. Everybody have a good night. Sweet dreams. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you for all your money. I'm going to put it to really good use. I'm probably going to order something to eat or something one day and just know it was from you. Look up Sorcery Game for $5. Okay, I will. Promise. Wink. Thank you. All right. Night, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye, everyone. Good night. Have a good night. Ta-ta. Ta-ta. Mwah, kisses. Love you all. Not really, though, because that would be